All right, the NFL Network is reporting that Matthew Stafford is asymptomatic. He doesn't have any of the coronavirus symptoms right now, like most people are asymptomatic. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And also, some people may believe Matthew Stafford may opt out of the Detroit Lions season, which I'm going to tell you why he won't. But let's get into it. And that's good. You know, a lot of people that have it that's asymptomatic. But the testing isn't 100%. Okay? That's the thing about it. I really don't believe in the asymptomatic thing. I think if you have it, you show symptoms or light symptoms or major symptoms. If you don't have it, you don't show no symptoms. And the reason I say that is because the testing is so 50-50. You know what I'm saying? It's not 100% accurate. First they swab your nose. Now they swab your throat. So they learning more and more about the virus every passing day. Okay? So that's just my opinion on it. I'm glad that he asymptomatic. Glad that he don't have no symptoms. But it still doesn't, mean that he can come back to training camp. Now, some precautions have to be taken. He has to wait 10 days, and then he has to pass multiple tests. Or if he just came in contact with somebody, then he have to, wait, 24 hours and have another negative test, and I think another negative test and another negative test. And then he has to be tested for 8 straight days and, all this different type of things about coming back into the facility. So, a lot of people, it's major. When you have a top 10 quarterback that is, or quarterback in general that's starting the league that's on the COVID reserve list. A lot of people going to make a big deal of it. A lot of people are going to say, well, I told you the Lions should have drafted Tua, or they should have took Herbert, or I told you they should have got Cam Newton. A lot of people going to say that, but then again, this ain't a broken leg. This ain't a broken arm. This ain't a broken tailbone. This ain't a broken ankle. There's some things that 10 to 14 days he can get past. He ain't, having no breathing issues, or he ain't, sick or none of that nature that's being reported. So it ain't really the end of the world. You go on this plan. People, I guess, is in the mindset of training camp starts like July 28th. It started. No, they going through 2 or 3 weeks of conditioning. Okay. That's what they going through. They going through conditioning drills. And then around August 12th or 14th, they can start to do walkthroughs and almost, get the padded practices around there. So training camp is going to be extended. He ain't missing no reps. All he missing is camaraderie and running with the young guys, running with the veterans and getting in shape. And I'm pretty sure Stafford is in shape. People want to blame Stafford and they say, oh, he shouldn't have been out there in Georgia. He shouldn't have been doing this and that. I'm pretty sure Stafford was trying to take the proper precautions because he got so many young kids. So that's what you kind of got to think of. You can be in the grocery store with your mask on and still get it. The mask is 85% effective. That's not even 99.9%. 100% effective. At one point they said you can get it with touching surface stuff. Then they said you can't get it touching surface stuff. They saying if you drink peroxide, it cure. You ain't supposed to do that though. Don't end up dead like some idiots that Trump had do it. They say sunlight is what kill it. And one thing I can tell you, I'll give you the advice of when you're dealing with headaches and you're dealing with stuff of this nature, or you're dealing with some type of issues, man, sunlight is a huge cure for a lot of things. Just sitting in the sun for 10 minutes a day. A lot of people don't get that. They refuse to sit in the sun. The sun, gives you vitamins, it gives you energy. You know what I'm saying? And if the sun helps the flowers go through photosynthesis and help them, grow big and strong and plentiful, imagine what it does to the human body. You know what I'm saying? And then for people that get the headache, sometimes you just open your mouth and open your nostrils and go outside and breathe that air. Breathe it in, breathe it out for about 10 minutes. Just keep doing it on and off. And a lot of times you'll find that lack of oxygen to the brain is the cause of a lot of major and minor migraines and headaches. So just a little side note, and also look into holistic type of things, man. I'm telling you, a lot of people drinking these 5-hour energies and these Red Bulls and stuff of that nature. You got some stuff called Zango juice. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive, but you take a shot every morning and give you pure natural energy. So, just kind of putting people hip on game with some of the things that can save you and help you out as well too. But that sunlight is vital. If you have an elder, a senior that you looking after, or when they open the nursing homes, you want to take your one of your parents, the grandfather-in-law, whoever, mother-in-law. One thing you can do is take them outside to get that sunlight, move around a little bit. And the sunlight is a cure for a lot of things they don't tell you about. But for Stafford opting out, I don't see it happening. I don't see, after he missed all of last year, and he was balling out, and I don't see him with 4 kids turning down $15 million. All right. So I just, from that aspect, I think, when you get up there above 10 years in the National Football League, and I think the National Football League, maybe a 2 season is the average that players play. He can't afford to miss a season. You know, you can't afford to, miss the breaking, was it Johnny Unitas record? You can't afford to miss an opportunity that you can get a playoff win. If he was established quarterback like Rodgers and got a Super Bowl under his belt, or not when you say Rodgers, like Tom Brady, and Tom Brady said, "Well, I'm out. I'm calling it the quits." You can understand. Tom Brady got a wife. Tom Brady got kids. Tom Brady got 6 rings or whatever. What else do you got to prove? Other than Bill Belichick wrong. Matthew Stafford is still writing his legacy. Matthew Stafford is still trying to get into the Hall of Fame. I believe every player wants to get into the Hall of Fame. They may not admit it. Like Chad Johnson was on I'm an athlete. I think that's the name of the YouTube channel. So he really don't care about it. I believe him. He really truly don't probably care about it. But deep down, every athlete wants to be a Hall of Famer. And then all Stafford got to do is put a Super Bowl on his resume. He put a Super Bowl on his resume in a Joe Flacco type of playoff run. Matthew Stafford is going down as the greatest Detroit Lion of all time. But Barry, he's going down as one of the greatest quarterbacks, probably 20 quarterbacks that ever played the game. He just need that one run. You know what I'm saying? That one run. And Joe Flacco, that son shined on a dog ass that year when he threw that 100-yard bomb, 80-yard bomb to Jacoby Jones and to get over the Denver hump, and they went to the Super Bowl and they turned off the lights in my future voice, and they turned the momentum around. He got paid. He just need that one run, and it's encore for Matthew Stafford. He get that one run, that one playoff run, that one good season, it's over with. Then we talking about Stafford as one of the greatest quarterbacks out there. Can't nobody say nothing about him. So you don't want to take chances away. And also, a lot of times, a lot of these dudes take time off, and physically they never recover. You're more looking at the linemen, the defensive linemen, the offensive linemen. A lot of guys just, they retire and they let themselves go, or they physically don't want to get out there and do it again and prime the engine up and get out there and exchange the blows. So if you take care of your money, you don't have to go out there. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But they are coming up with a deadline for players to opt out. So many players opted out. So now NFL and NFLPA, which is the Players Association, which is their union, are coming up with a date for players to opt out by. If you don't opt out by that date, you can't opt out. So, or you face penalty. So unless you get the COVID virus, I would guess it'd be a loophole in there for there. But I think that they trying to push that up by 2 weeks. So that should be coming soon. So if Matthew Stafford is going to opt out, he's going to have to make a decision quick, fast, in a hurry. But I don't think he leave Sheila Ford and the Fords hanging, and Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn hanging. Now, could he have opted out if he showed hard symptoms, like he was really, really sick? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got some people on ventilators and respirators fighting for their lives on COVID, and most of those people are people that has respiratories and they have other breathing issues or people of senior citizen age. So I couldn't see Matthew Stafford opting out. Unless it's something serious, you know what I'm saying? This is a dude whose wife was fighting for her life, and he still was training for the season and still throwing the football and still, maintaining helping his wife maintain and stay healthy, and she's healthy now. So, I don't see him opting out. I think he on a mission. I think he knows that the time is starting to wind down for him in his career to make that move. Most people in Detroit would say he's the greatest quarterback we ever had. But statistically, that still will go to Bobby Lane. You know what I'm saying? He won. That's the name of the game, is win. Not throw for 5,000, 100 touchdowns and have a 6 versus 50-something win record versus teams above 500. You are measured at your quarterback position not only by your yardage, your touchdowns, your interceptions, your completion rate, but you judge by winning. So he got the win. But my condolences go out to Jamie Samuelson of 97 won the ticket. He passed away. It was so funny. He had just announced that he had colon cancer, right? And I'm like, okay, we got, hopefully he can beat it and he can come back stronger. And a couple days later he passed away. That's sad. And he was one of the solid guys on 97 won a ticket. Sad day. I mean, when Wojo tweeted it out, first he kind of hinted at it, and then we all like, man, we hope it ain't Jamie. And like, dude, he was here one day and just like gone. So prayers and condolences go out to his family. He was a major contributor. He wasn't no hater, bro. You know what I'm saying? People hate Mike Valenti because he got a hard opinion, but he from New York. You know what I'm saying? But he went to Michigan State. But Jamie was just a dude that was just cool. You know what I'm saying? And That really hurt. I think it hurt everybody that listened to 97 won the ticket. So my prayers go out to his family. 2020 just ultimately sucks. Sucks really, really bad. We lost a lot of good people, prominent people. So prayers go out to him. And probably with the COVID, it probably didn't make it no more better for a situation. But hey, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. We gone.